Well, hello, good afternoon to one and all. Like you, we are very much ready to go here and looking forward to a game that has been the topic for universal conversation in this part of the world for much of the last few days. It's dry at the moment, but the forecasters have warned us of impending rain. There's no certainty about that, but when it does come, it shouldn't affect the dynamics of a match which has so much riding on it. And this must be amongst the favoured arenas of supporters all over the world. It really does have a very special feel to it. And looking down the list of names, it does look, Jim, as though it's going to be a 5-3-2.
Conservatism would appear to be at play, Peter. However, we don't quite know what their motives are just yet. It could well be as it looks, but it might also be a way of deceiving the opposition into thinking that they're just going to sit back and then hope to produce an aggressive counter-attack or two. This system can accommodate that, and I certainly hope we're going to get something positive in response, and it's not going to be all defence.
There's the whistle, and here we go. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. And it's got through. Has a swing at it! He's scored! Jim, your thoughts?
Yeah, and teamwork was key to that. A beautiful piece of engineering to set him free in the box.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium.
Pushes it out wide. There will be a throw-in. Aimed long and direct. And it's hoisted clear. Gets it back. Aimed long and direct. Looks to dink one in. The ball has crossed the line, and it's a throw. Here it comes. A really good feat. Tries lifting it over, and he's onside. And he's there to hoof it away. It's got through to him. Cleared without complication. And that's been won straight back. Danger averted for now. There's no flag. Going through. He's got away. And that has been clubbed away. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Referee has just said play on. Oh, that's nice. Oh, not quite. Crosses it in low. Forward it goes. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. The ball's come loose and the chase is on. He's going after it. Shot at goal! And the whistle goes for half-time. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And the second half gets underway.
Armanucci need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
That's a brilliant interception. They've played it short. Good clearance and very necessary. And he's whipped it in low. And now they can launch a counter. Plays it out to the flank. He's left his man. Cut out in the nick of time. He can get that clear. Ball's loose. Who's getting there? Defenders on the back foot. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Dinks one in. This is promising. Away from immediate danger. Gets it back. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
Armanucci are definitely going about this the right way.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Spot on, Peter.
It's a great ball. Your impression so far, Jim?
Yeah, time's running out for the host to get something out of this. You can sense the frustration and impatience.
Can't get the better of his opposite number. Lobs it in gently. There really wasn't very much in that. Not far away from being a telling final ball.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Plays a clever pass.
Yeah, that's top defending in preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
And there's a long ball. Played into the middle. Knocks it away.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
Looks to clip it forward. Tries to get it forward quickly. No foul, says the referee. Battles to win it back. He's got away. Can he finish? So there's going to be another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Towering header! And that could come back to haunt them.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
He's got options out wide. Good challenge, he just stood firm.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
He's got the ball glued to his feet. And the flag has stayed down. Lovely bit of skill there. Well read, he sorted that out. And there goes the final whistle. Well, you can analyse to your heart's content. It won't change the outcome. They have lost the game.
Well, the way the manager has stormed down the tunnel lends itself to an almighty telling off for such a timid, docile display.
Well, that's it for today. Thank you, Jim, and goodbye. Well, hello, good afternoon to one and all. Like you, we are very much ready to go here and looking forward to a game that has been the topic for universal conversation in this part of the world for much of the last few days. It's dry at the moment, but the forecasters have warned us of impending rain. There's no certainty about that, but when it does come, it shouldn't affect the dynamics of a match which has so much riding on it. And this must be amongst the favoured arenas of supporters all over the world. It really does have a very special feel to it. It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Yes, and the importance of this formation is not to allow the midfield three and the attacking three to become too detached from one another. If that happens, then pressure can quickly be applied via the counter-attack, and you can be exposed defensively. So compactness can't be compromised, and you need talkers in this team. You need leaders and people that are willing to organise things very quickly.
So it's down to business here. Just brushed off the ball there. Hoists it high. And it's hoisted clear. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Gets it upfield. Forward it goes. Looks to dink one in. And it's got through. He's making good use of his strength there. Just refuses to be out-muscled. massive leap! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Cuts it out. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game. Oh, that is lovely footwork. Here it comes. And he just whacks it away. No goals as yet. Lobs it in gently. Knocks it away. They've got a throw in. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Going through. That's a brilliant interception. Keeper goes long. He's through. The shot's on! And that is wayward. That is a poor kick by the keeper, been intercepted, aimed long and direct. Keeper's got good distance on that. And he's going long, and it's got through. And that's been levered clear. And the counter is on. Out wide to the right. Not much subtlety, he's launched himself there. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Looking for space out wide. Referee's given a throw. Gets it back. Ball's out, it'll be a throw in again. He's got options out wide. Danger averted for now. A really good feat. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Tries to get it forward quickly. Brings it forward. Done very well to intervene. Aimed long and direct. Chance to break. And it's got through. Cleared without complication. Good idea, just poorly executed. Chance to shoot, looking to shoot! It's broken loose! He's looking to get there first. Referee's had a look and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. So they head in no further forward. The score here still 0-0. There's the start of the second half.
Well, that first 45 minutes didn't deliver as we'd hoped. Lots of effort, but a lack of quality with the finishing has left us hoping that someone can step up and produce something a little more magical.
Ah, looking at that, the defence was beaten. Forward it goes. Crosses in a low one. Aimed in towards the centre. That's well blocked, and back out it comes. Floats one over. Whipped it again. No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
Up to meet it! Same again, same outcome.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Aimed long and direct. And it's the goalkeepers to claim. Tries to get it forward quickly. He's got away. Gorgeous control there. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Is there any support? He might not need it. And he's there to hoof it away. Oh, well played, he saw that coming. It's come loose. Not long left, and still we await the breakthrough. Tries to get it forward quickly. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
It's got through and... Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Going for goal! And he just whacks it away. Oh no, that's not the ball he wanted. Forward it goes. Aimed long and direct. He's made sure that that won't get through. He's left his man. Now surely, going for goal! And he gobbles up the chance! Finally, the deadlock is broken! The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Well, talking about being hit on the break, the ball was in their net before they could even organise their defence. It was fast and furious, and all but unstoppable.
So, the manager making the last of his changes. Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
Aimed long and direct. Here it comes.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Oh, good interception. He's looked long this time. Caught offside that time.
It doesn't take much sometimes, Peter. He has to adjust a little mistime run.
And that has put paid to that. And help's available out wide.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Gets himself into trouble and he's lost it.
Carizapeo probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. And that's it. Well, that does not help. Interpret the performance as you will, but the key truth is that they lost. Your reflections then, Jim?
It's a poor result. They offered very little goal threat, and it's the kind of unproductive performance that can drain confidence pretty quickly. At the business end, they just can't close the deal.
So that's it from us. Many thanks go to Jim Beglin, and goodbye from us. Well, welcome everyone to a part of the world where the game of football is so important. There is a healthy tension, great expectation building up here as we head towards kick-off. It's a bit grey overhead, and indeed the forecast is for a drop or two of rain as the day grows older. Notwithstanding that, there is a lovely backdrop here. The ambience is good. There's a smashing noise from both sets of supporters, and the game will be underway very shortly. Well, this really is a great venue. It adds so much character to every game it stages. It is our understanding that they've gone with a 4-5-1.
Well, it's a formation, Peter, that lends itself to good possession and control in midfield because you've got the numbers there, a higher concentration. Backing that up with enough attacking dynamism is down to managers who want to get at teams. It can be used in cautious terms too, but certainly if you want to advance a little quicker and you have that attitude, then you can be very positive about this too.
And we're underway. Tries to get it forward quickly. Nicely controlled. Delivers across. Cleared without complication. The ball's come loose and the chase is on. No, ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Forward it goes. He's left his man. Time to deliver. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Aimed long and direct. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Difficult to choose between them early on. Not many chances yet. Keeper's got good distance on that. He's got away. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. He's got options out wide. Boots it to safety. Brought forward. What does he try from here? Defenders on the back foot. Well weighted. Oh, great defending. That needed doing. And that's a throw-in. Battles to win it back.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Floats one over. Crosses it in low. Aimed long and direct. Forward it goes. Looks to play him in, but a minor communications breakdown. Here it comes. Oh, nice touch. Cut out in the nick of time. Plays it out to the flank. "30 minutes gone. Stuck out a leg for a good challenge. All the way back and they start again. Aimed long and direct. And it's hoisted clear. Up to meet it! There it is! First blood drawn.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Deadlock broken. It's 1-0.
Still a fragile lead though. They can't afford to sit on this.
Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Five minutes till the break. Hit long and direct. Corner then. Gets up to head it! Room for... Shoots! Went in for a slide tackle and executed it cleanly. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Oh, sweet feet. Looks to clip it forward. There are a few waiting for it. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, there we are. Off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Not the most convincing of displays. They can certainly do much better than this. They'll want to keep things simple, build up their confidence, and not rush into mistakes.
And we're underway again.
Well, I'm sure the managers talk the talk, and now it's time for these players to walk the walk and deliver a rousing response to a rousing team talk.
And the weighted pass. Can he finish? He's scored! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Well, you've got to say the odds on him missing from there were very slim.
Yeah, and teamwork was key to that. A beautiful piece of engineering to set him free in the box.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, at 1-0, this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
Turns and goes for goal! In it goes! And the second half is off to a flyer! Oh my goodness, that has ripped the rigging.
Oh, the contact was fantastic, right on the bootlaces, and it packed a lot of venom for what was a really potent strike.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give them the confidence and belief to push on and look for an equaliser.
Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. Well, it's normally around now that the managers think about making changes. Tries to... heads it! Oh, just needed a better contact.
I have to commend the wing play, but I have to condemn the defending. They've got to stop the cross.
Out to the left it goes. It's a fine run and he's happy to keep going. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And that is not finding anyone. Tries to get it forward quickly. That's gone for a throw-in. Gets it back. Not much subtlety, he's launched himself there. Gets good distance on it. Danger averted for now. Aimed long and direct. And the finish! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, he's definitely kept the side in the game then. That's really good positioning. They could have doubled their lead there.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Going for goal! Sticks it away! And surely that clinches it! There really is no way back now! Well, he was never going to miss from there. So much to aim at.
I just think it's clever positioning from clever movement, and when all of that is synchronised with the right pass, that's what happens.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat. Some good stubborn defending there. And he's made certain that won't get through. Forward it goes. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Forward it goes. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that is truly disappointing. It is a results business, and this result is worth nothing. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
It can be difficult at times playing in front of your own fans if you're not living up to the expectations. And I think with confidence looking a little fragile at the moment, they were playing not to lose more than trying to win. And I think everything was just a letdown because of that.
So we've reached the end of our coverage for today. Many thanks to Jim Beglin alongside me, and we'll both see you next time. Well, whatever time of day or night it is with you, welcome along to a game which is threatened, I have to tell you, by a rather forbidding weather forecast. The expectation is for quite heavy rain as the game grows older this evening. It hasn't arrived just yet, but it will do shortly. Glad to report, though, that that hasn't affected the crowd, who are here in good number and indeed in good voice. And the game will be underway very soon. And this must be amongst the favoured arenas of supporters all over the world. It really does have a very special feel to it. The lineup we have suggests it's going to be a 4-5-1 formation, Jim.
Well, this setup, Peter, can be very defensive if that midfield is in place purely to form a protective layer in front of the back four. But it can also be the launchpad to very quick counter-attacks. If you can offer pace and accuracy on the front foot, it can have a devastating effect, actually, at the offensive end of the pitch too.
So that's got things underway. Aimed long and direct. Back into the middle. Can he find a finish now? Looking for a decent ball in. Plays it back. Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? And he's hits it! Oh, the ball's come loose! And oh! It's there!
Well, if that was their intention pre-match, let me tell you, it's worked out very nicely. I think for the skipper to chip in with a goal too is a bonus, but this game has already taken on a real attacking edge, and long may that continue. The first touch was absolutely heavenly, and because of it, the finish was a mere formality.
Deadlock broken. It's 1-0.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
There has been just the early goal here, and it's 1-0. Drilled in low. That's gone a long way up and away. Dinks one in. And that's been levered clear. Plays it out to the wing. Tries to get it forward quickly. And he's whipped it in low. And it's got through. Towering header! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Oh, that's a real disappointment as well, after he worked so hard to just get into position and get on the end of that in the first place. A lot of effort for very little reward.
He's made sure that that won't get through. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Out to the left it goes. A chance to play it in. Drives it in. Forward it goes. And now the breakaway. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Ball through needs to be good here. Oh, and he's got good distance. Who's chasing? Swept, has a swing at it! They've done it! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. Well, he was never going to miss from there. So much to aim at.
Yeah, and teamwork was key to that. A beautiful piece of engineering to set him free in the box.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, at 1-0, this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
And he's onside. Gets into some space. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first-half success with another show of strength?
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and 2 between them at half-time. Here we go again. No changes at half-time that we're aware of. Over to the left. Tries to swing it in. And it's hoisted clear.
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking passes just to spread the play.
He's left his man and shoots! So who's he picking out? He's slid it through. Danger averted for now.
Tumbo making a fresh attempt to release someone in behind from back to front. And this is something different.
Here it comes. 2 goals ahead and looking comfortable. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. And he just whacks it away. Just about up to the hour now. Played back in. Goes for goal! Clears it out of harm's way. Lobs it in gently. And it's a corner. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. That'll be a throw-in. Tries to stroke it through. Boots it to safety. And that's been levered clear. It's a great ball. And out to safety. Plays it out to the wing. Well, it's normally around now that the managers think about making changes. I've managed to get it away. Goes for the cross. He's gone for it! He has done it! Right back in the game! Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
You've got to love that. Concentration, conviction, contact, and sheer class.
Couple of changes then in quick succession. We have got ourselves a game here.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? It's come loose. Oh, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Champu are looking to make this one safe. They want to reduce the risk.
Pushes it out wide. Hits one!
Caritumbo are actually displaying tremendous fighting spirit. There's a real belief that they can still have a say.
With a delicate ball. Now can... The shot's on!
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Oh, he's broken through. He's what? Shapes the shoots. What about it? They have hauled themselves right back into it.
That's always a great sight, you know, on a football pitch. Nimble-footed, show great balance and a really cool head to finish. And that kind of dribbling is really smart.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's how you make an impact as a sub. You know, when most are tiring, you can impose a freshness and energy to best effect. What an introduction.
We have ourselves a real game here.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
And it's got through. Done very well to intervene. It's a loose ball.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Defenders on the back foot. No, ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. There's no flag. Looking for support. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, nobody is totally satisfied, but it was a more than decent game, a super watch, and it ends in a draw. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Champu certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty of encouraging spells that more should have been made of.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.